Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Brown's Rod and Custom. Happy Wednesday, happy hump day. It's been another good day over here on the 44 two-door sedan. Big runs. He's been working on the back here, dialing in this roll pan and this area back in here, getting that cleaned up in the wheel wells, especially right in here. Just kind of cleaning that up a little bit. But yeah, car's all taped up. What you see is what's getting painted. So all of this gets painted, resprayed black. Everything is black there on back. Yeah, so some things are in the works, guys. We got some things cooking. So we'll see where that all goes. I don't really know at the moment, but we're actively working to see if we can't get this flamed. So I feel like it's a pretty good possibility right now. So I'm willing to at least say that out loud. So realistically, for that to happen, it would take us painting this car black and clearing it here, and then wet sanding it, and then loading it up, taking it to Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky, where these guys are. And basically they would come in, they would lay it out, they would spray the flames. Another guy would come and pinstripe it. And then we would have to clear the car, bury the car and clear. And at that point, obviously everything would be disassembled once it got laid out and sprayed. And then, doing all that might be something that ends up taking a couple days. You might do all the parts and then the body, or the body and then all the parts. I don't know. It just depends on how it goes. And then you got to wet sand and buff everything. And then you got to put it all back together and not kill it. So our big job right now is to make sure that this car is as straight as we can, bodywork wise, and ready to go for whenever that is. It does put us under pressure, for sure. At one point, I mean, as of, 2 hours ago, this was just going to be a black car. But now it's, looking to get it flamed. And when I say flamed, this is what I mean. That right there. Okay? That's what we're talking about. So, that could be wilder than hell, which would be fun. And, we were talking flames up over the fenders, the hood, down the side, coming back to about here, somewhere in here, something like that. And then having the flames pinstriped. And then I want the pinstriper to do a big pinstriping thing here, some artwork right here on the deck lid, and the glove box door on the dash. And then bury all this stuff in clear, put it back together, and then it comes home, right? And we're probably talking something that would take a week, maybe 2 weeks of real hard, stressful work. But, at the end of the day, we'd have a hell of a car. And so then the idea is once you get it home, it still needs an interior. So then we're talking, T seats, front and rear, and then having somebody do the interior on it. And at that point, this car would absolutely, unequivocally become Ron's keeper. And it wouldn't go anywhere. So this would be one of the cars you guys would see us at the shows, like Stroud Nationals, Good Guys, that kind of thing. Anything in Florida, this would be the car that we would bring. So that's interesting. I don't know a lot at the moment. We're in the preliminary stages, but it is possible. The person is willing. They have a pinstriper that can do it. And we have a place to do it and room and board. So, because my brother lives there, we're going to invade his house. Banner day here. I had reached out to a guy that also does these flames and didn't hear anything back. I'm sure he gets inundated with people wanting flame jobs. this person that I'm talking about is totally qualified to do it. I think if there was anybody on the planet that I think they'd probably reproduce what I'm looking for, it might just be this guy. So I think we have a pretty good shot at it. So, and he seems willing to do it, which is exciting. And got right back to me, actually, which is great. So, yeah, this could be a real fun thing, guys. Honestly, this would be a collaboration of a lot of people that have worked with us on cars my entire life and on our other flame cars and so on, and would kind of be a legacy thing. And that would be just freaking awesome. So we'll see what happens. I can tell you this, if this does happen, and it probably will, we are absolutely going to film the hell out of this. So we're talking probably live while he does it. We're talking other cameras running and film, multiple cameras, all the things, and really document the shit out of this and the whole process, the wet sanding, the buffing, the clearing, the assembly, all the things. You guys would be watching live and in living color. So this would be a huge deal for us and the channel, and for you guys to see an absolutely custom paint job be done, kind of the old school way, right? In a paint booth for sure, but not a fucking, $50,000 paint booth with, all that. This is going to be the old school way, and I like the old school way. That's what hot rodding is, and that's what it used to be, and then we're going to go down that road. So see where this goes. I'm excited. Listen to me. I'm kind of like, shit, is this really happening? Kind of hadn't really hit me yet, but can you imagine this jet black with flames going down the side of it? With candy flames? I can. And this person does have the pearl. That's the secret ingredient to these flames. It makes them literally glow in the dark, and that's not a joke. If you walked in this garage and this car was flamed this way, you would be able to see the flames in the dark. They don't glow in the dark, but you can see them. It's insane. It's really a wild thing, and I'll show you guys that once we get it done. It'll blow you away. But this person does have the exact pearl, which is mind-blowing, actually, because it's from the 60s. And 60s and 70s, and there's not a lot of it left. And it's not something you just go to the store and buy. It's something that's left over, right? And so to have that actually put on this car would be an absolute Jesus. It would be amazing. I don't even know where to go with that. So that is what would make the colors on this absolutely pop. And if we get it pinstriped, which is pretty basic pinstriping flames that are already there, and then doing a custom artwork thing on the back is pretty much up the alley of most pinstripers. And then burying this thing in 3 to 5 coats of clear and wet sanding and buffing it, and off you go. So yeah, interesting, guys. I know I've just been standing here talking, but that is legitimately what is happening right now behind the scenes. So stay tuned for that. That could be something crazy. And as you guys saw earlier, we did put the S&B air filter and clear cover on the cold air intake on Big Red this morning. And we had a wire coming from the alternator over to the battery on the passenger side that the guy that my dad sold the truck to and then bought it back from had cut that wire and spliced in a little thinner wire, and that wire was getting hot. So because there were different gauge wires and it wasn't big enough wire. So we had a piece of wire that I had put really good crimps on back when we had a crimping tool, and was pretty much exactly what I needed. So I went ahead and put it on, and now we have it's perfect. There's no issues there. So fixed a problem. So that's where we're at, guys. Hope you're having a great day. Here's the Apache for you. Hope you're having a good one, and we will see you guys tomorrow morning for more body work on the 1944. We got work to do.